Hi, folks. I'm Dr. Ted Kaufman, up here on the Crystal Star Ranch on the southern tip of the Colorado Rockies on the western slope. Today, I want to share with you the 10 things that I would write a letter to myself about in my younger years so that I would have all this wisdom without having to discover it as I went along. These are the 10 things that I would share. Before I share them with you, I would encourage you to make a commitment to yourself not to believe the things that I say, but rather to be committed to experimenting with them in a way that if it fits and works for you, wear it. If it doesn't, take it off, cast it aside, and move on to other things that are functional for you. I don't ask you to believe what we're sharing. I ask you to experiment with it in your life and try it on, see if it fits, and we'll go from there. The first thing that I would share with my younger self: consistently love everyone unconditionally. I start with that because it gives the most response to the person giving the love the quickest. When you start loving everyone unconditionally, a magical thing goes on in you. Your heart changes, it softens, and you see people differently. You look at them differently, you almost with a temptation to try to help them or serve them, or smile at them, or speak to them, or have communication with them. When you consistently love everyone unconditionally, it is a new realm of reality. Number 2, non-judgment is a higher state of consciousness than forgiveness. Where most of us taught all of our lives that forgiveness is a really high state of being. Well, my observation has been that non-judgment is a higher state of being than forgiveness, and forgiveness is a higher state of being than blame. So forgiveness is better for you than blame, but non-judgment is better for you than forgiveness. Try it. See what you think. Number 3, the truth is what is so, with nothing added or subtracted. So be the truth. Make your word law in the universe, and the universe will line up to serve you. It's just how it works. Don't know why it's that way. It wasn't there for the board meeting, but that is how it is. At least that's my experience of it over the 77 years I've been here. Number 4, we are one, and a river of unconditional love, the underlying urge to serve, and the magnificent human spirit lie beneath the rocks worn smooth by pressure and the passage of time, and they connect and unite us all. Number 5, the power of choice is our best offense and our best defense. Learn to use it wisely. We've been given a human body, time, and the power of choice. Those are our gifts coming in, and the way we use those is our way of saying thank you. Number 6, go the extra mile. Number 7, be mindful and thankful of all of life's blessings. So many wonderful things just pass by us. Do you know that your liver is doing 212 functions right at this moment? 212 functions. You don't recognize them, you don't consciously control them, and yet your pH is controlled, your blood pressure is controlled, your blood temperature is controlled, your blood volume is controlled. Everything is being controlled for you by this automatic, incredible human spirit that drives and controls the body, sponsored by the Holy Spirit. Number 7, be mindful and thankful of all of life's blessings. I guess we just went through that one. So to be thankful, to be alert, to be conscious. Number 8, be kind. Being kind is so easy. You just have to not be the other way. Being still is a very gentle state of being. And if you can be quiet, don't complain, don't get upset, follow along behind somebody and help clean up their mistakes without telling them you're even doing so. It's a wonderful way to live your life. Taking care of others, being responsible for others, and never worrying about what's in it for you. You take care of people, and everything else will take care of itself. Number 9, Compatibility is the most important factor upon which to build the most significant relationships that we have. People think that it's honesty, people think that it's love, people think that it's communication. All those things are important, but compatibility is something you never get tired of being. So I invite you, I encourage you to choose wisely. Don't just choose because someone's pretty or because they're smart or because they're going to have a lot of money, but choose someone that you want to spend your life with. Number 10, happiness is more a function of choice than it is of circumstance. So don't worry, be happy. Bobby McFerrin said that, wrote a song about it. Happiness is a function of choice rather than circumstance. So as you look at each event, each circumstance, each thing someone says or does, or things they don't do, just approach that with happiness in your heart. And all of those shortcomings will seem to smooth over if you can just maintain that joy without being dependent upon anyone else or any circumstance for your happiness. Number 11, life isn't about gathering and collecting all you can. It's about letting go until there is nothing more that you can let go of. Satisfaction comes from completion, and we complete our lives every time we accept what we have as being absolutely perfect for this moment. That we have the right stuff, enough stuff, and it's in the proper order. So if we can be there, life gets immeasurably easier just because of our conscious thought. 12. Our lives are constructed of events and circumstances that get filtered through thousands of filters, which then are imprinted as the events that go on in our mind, and they are imprinted there as the truth. So many times different people have the same experience but have different experiences in their memory, in their truth, about what actually happened that day or at that time and place. And it's because we perceive things differently. And those perceptions really help to shape our lives, whether for the upside or the downside, either way. Number 13, spend a little time with nature every day, even if it's just a plant on a windowsill or a ladybug on a plant. Spend a little time connecting outside of your work, outside of your home, outside of your family, because the family of mankind is out there waiting for us to become involved, to offer a kind word or a supportive, nurturing gesture. You can make a difference. Now, I would like to share with you the lens. Oh, to be able to write, sculpt, paint, or speak for the sake of beauty to create, but far more magnificent to artfully and deliberately give rise to the illuminating lenses, notions, perceptions, beliefs, attitudes, and the ethers through which we perceive the exactness of life's moment for that elegant work of art. That delightful, imaginative, preconceived self-expression creates the whole of life, whether riches or deprivation, love or loneliness, yearning or satisfaction. This accountability of perception is the alpha and the omega of creation, enlightenment, and the self-actualization of a life well lived. You want your life to get better immeasurably? Kick out the stinking thinking. Do a checkup from the neck up. You got this. You can make your life exactly what you want it to be. You can make your business what you want it to be. You can make your home what you want it to be. These are your choices, your outcomes, your responsibility. Make it work. This is Dr. Ted Kaufman. I see it's time for us to step out and feed and water the horses. Have a great day. Happy trails. Until we meet again.